Hello, I'm Elise from Main Street Chat. This is our What's in Our Park bag video. So we have two bags that we always carry with us, and they are both from Tactical Baby Gear. We love this brand. Adolfo actually found it when I was pregnant or right after Caitlin was born, I can't remember. And previous to this, I actually had a Jujube bag that I very quickly decided wasn't actually practical. It wasn't big enough, didn't hold enough, and the second this bag became available, I jumped over to this one. I love this bag. It's amazing. Anyways, the first time we went to Disney World, we only had this bag, and I was carrying it a lot, and I'm only 5'1", so as you can see, this bag is really just like way too big for me and way too heavy. It does have a waist strap that you can use that makes it a little bit more comfortable, but it's still just way too much bag if you're on the shorter side like I am. So we're gonna start off with my bag. I have most of the baby gear. So on the outside of the bag, I have a solar charger that I use. Now, here's the thing about a solar charger. You do have to plug it in the wall to charge it. And the solar panel, all it does is keep it topped off and keep the battery from draining. You can't actually use the solar panel to charge your phone, but I still like to carry it. I always carry my water thermos with me. This is great. It carries 16 ounces. It's insulated, so your water stays cold all day. I don't particularly like drinking out of the plastic bags so much. I think it tastes gross, so I prefer to carry this. I have my antibacterial, Grim Grinning Ghost. I love this. I have a carabiner that I carry our hats on. With my hat. I picked this up our trip in January. It's my mermaid hat. I love this thing. It's so cute. And then I got this hat for Caitlin from Target. It was $3 in the sale section, so that was pretty cool. Extra binkies are a must. One good thing about this bag is the zippers are huge and they don't get stuck. So this is actually supposed to be for your sunglasses, but you're outside all day at Disney World, so I don't use it for that because I'm wearing them all day. I do carry Caitlin's sunglasses that she refuses to wear, but maybe she'll give in one day and she'll actually wear them. Here are airplanes. I talk about these all the time on our blog. These are great. Actually, hold on a second. Adolfo will show you. You screw them into their ears during the flight before they close the cabin door, and it pressurizes their ear and it keeps them from screaming from the pressure change. They work great.
Yes.
I always carry them in my bag because I'm always scared I'm gonna lose them on vacation, so.
It's zoomed in, so I don't know.
So yeah, we always have those.
And these are disposable. They do have ones that aren't disposable. For Caitlin, well, we would never consider the reusable ones because she ends up popping them out of her ear during the flight and they get lost somewhere on the plane. So we actually just end up buying about 3 times the amount of airplanes that we need. So round trip flight, I mean, if they don't come out, you only need 1 box, which comes with 3 pairs, but we always carry 2 boxes, 6 just in case.
Yeah, we bring 2 boxes because we've had it happen before where she knocked them out 3 times in one flight, and then we had to land where we didn't have any extras, and it was not a good experience. She screamed the whole way down. So I carry my Dramamine, my all-day Dramamine, take it in the morning, it lasts me all day. Lipstick, whichever one I'm wearing that day. Okay, so I always carry sunblock for my lips because my lips will get really, really burnt when we're outside all day. This is the Tropicana SPF 45. I discovered this when we were actually at the Alani. They were selling it there, and I've never seen it in another store. So I actually ordered this on Amazon, but it's the only lip balm that I've ever used where the SPF actually works. So I love this stuff. I carry extra hair ties for Caitlin because she's always pulling them out. Okay, so that's it in this pocket. And then in here, gum must because of the flights. I carry my wallet with me into the park because occasionally the Magic Band system doesn't work and then you need another form of payment. So always carry your wallet on you, I've seen the system go down and people freaking out that they can't buy stuff. So just at least one card in your ID. I like a slimline because in case I have to carry it. That's it for in here. Let's see what we have in here. This is why I love Tactical Baby Gear. Look at how easy this is. I don't have to fish through it. I can just pull everything out. We're not endorsed by them. You want to endorse me? Go ahead. I would love that. But I love these bags. They are so functional and so practical. They're just great. I always carry food. I always carry at least one form of fruit with me for Caitlin. Fish crackers. I really like this brand. I found it at Home Goods. It's called Sistema. They're awesome. They're waterproof, so if you want to bring like baby food or something that you prepared, you can. But it just pops off and it goes back on, and they're waterproof. So I think that's really neat. So I always carry these. Tsum Tsums to keep her entertained when we're in line. I always buy junk toys that we don't care about in case they get lost. I got these from Target. This guy was like $2 and you know, he's like cute and fun. And then we've got this little thing that lights up and that's very distracting to a 1-year-old, and she can do like this with it. We have to be careful because she can hit us in the face with it. But these are good. Get toys that you don't mind losing. And then when you're in the gift shop too, you can try to use these to distract your kids, because Caitlin, getting off Winnie the Pooh can be a challenge now, to say the least. She wants everything in that store. So extra toys. I carry Wet One antibacterial wipes. I don't use these on Caitlin's hands or anything like that, but I will wipe down the table, especially if it's quick service, to make sure that it's clean in case she knocks food off of her mat.
Or a high chair.
Or the high chair. Disney does not clean the high chairs, and sometimes they're in really bad shape. And I'm not a clean freak. I'm not a germaphobe or anything like that, but ever since they had that measles outbreak at Disneyland not too long ago, I just wipe everything down just to be safe. I don't want her getting sick on vacation, especially when we're so far from home. You know, it's a 4-hour flight for us to get back. So these are awesome. We got these off of Amazon. They're called Tidy Mats. I'm almost out. I need to order some more, but basically they're little disposable mats that you can open up and stick them to the table. They have these, you pull it off and it literally just sticks to the table. Caitlin's only 1, so she's still feeding herself by hand. She's not really using utensils too much right now. And when she does use them, she flings food everywhere. So in the parks, we don't really give her forks or anything to use. I carry Sun Bum. This is SPF 70. This stuff is great. It works really, really well. That's why I like it, so I don't get sunburned when we're out there. This is the Kid Sun Bum. It's SPF 50. The thing I like about this is a lot of the Kid sunblock is mineral based, which of course it has to be because you don't want the chemicals that are in this on them. But the thing about this is that it doesn't get on their clothes, or it doesn't make her face look like powder white like I covered her in baby powder. So this is nice. It rubs in nicely. And then I've got, okay, so in the parks we use, what are these called?
Stage Rise.
And these are overnight diapers. But as I'm sure you guys know.
And the plane too, it's a good idea.
Yeah, and on the plane we use these. Even though these are overnight diapers, we use them inside the parks because there's nothing worse than a kid with diaper rash. So, and sometimes you're in line and you can't book it to the bathroom the second they go. So we like to use these. Less diaper changes too. Pamper sensitive, I carry a pack. And then we have these. These are great. This is a disposable changing pad. These are really nice. They're nice and thick, and that way I don't have to take an antibacterial wipe and wipe down the changing pads inside the park. So we like to do all that. These disposable pads make life easier, but they are a little bit on the pricey side. I'm gonna leave links to everything that we buy in case you guys are interested in any of it. Again, we're not endorsed by any of these companies. These are just products that we found really help us in the parks, and we love them. So we carry them with us every time that we go. Now in Adolfo's bag, he has completely different stuff than I do. He of course has the diapers and the wipes and everything like that, but his wipes he actually keeps on the side. That's the cool thing about Tactical Baby Gear. They carry a lot of accessories. So he has this for the wipes. He has this in case there's not a garbage can available. You can go ahead and unzip it and store diapers in here until you get to a spot where you can throw them out, and that's pretty nice. And then, you know, they don't get stinky in the car and stuff. This backpack, one of the nice things about it is it carries water. Let me show you. Right here, you can have water, and I'll put a link to this.
To the bladder.
To the bladder.
It's an accessory. It doesn't come with the bag. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't come with the bag. You have to pay for it. But what's nice about this one is it's a gravity flow. So if we run out of water for her bottle, he can refill it using this, which is nice. It comes with its own little diaper changing station thing here. I love this. It says drop zone, stand clear. It's cute. I like it.
You can detach it.
And it's, yeah.
You can unzip it. It's from the opposite side. From the opposite side, like when it's down.
See, that's how long it's been since I used this bag.
Yeah, we prefer to use the disposable changing pads because it's just easier to just toss it. But if we run out or whatever, I do end up using it.
We do use this. So, of course, we're from Arizona, so we have our state flag on there. Adolfo always carries a pin on him. So in here, we have a charger, our batteries for our camera, which we're recording on right now.
Yeah, so that charger is a USB charger instead of just a wall charger, which is helpful because we
carry a brick, and we can charge 2 devices on this at a time. So you can be charging a cell phone, or like he was saying, we can be charging the batteries for the camera, which is really, really nice. This is Anker. It's nice. We've had this for 5 years now.
yeah.
And it's still working. So the initial investment's kind of high, but it pays off. You can charge way more than you can with fuel rod. I know a lot of people like fuel rods, but this works better for us because we have so many electronics with us. So he carries antibacterial wipes like I do. That's it in this pouch. And then in this pouch, the big pouch, again, this is great. You can find everything that you need. We have a stroller cover for when it starts raining. Normally we have ponchos in here. We don't have them right now. They're small. I'll leave a link to where we buy them off of the Amazon. We carry our Amazon Free Time Kids tablet. This is basically just a lifesaver in the restaurants, because when your kid starts getting tired and fussy, we all have that favorite cartoon where we go to when they can't hang anymore. So that's what we use this for inside the parks. She's not staying in line using it, guys. Like, it's just at the restaurants. We carry a Joby. We like to use this for when we're vlogging our vacations for our little home videos, and then we use this to record the fireworks at the Polynesian, and we put this on the table when we're doing character dining, and we have a little tripod on the table to hold the camera, and that way everyone can be in the video and somebody doesn't have to hold it. We have a camera cleaning kit that we carry. This is new, we just got this one. And we carry an extra lens with us. We have 2 lenses. We have an ultra wide lens, and we have, which is this one. We always carry this with us. And then we have the lens that we have on the camera right now that we're recording with, and we like to have them to swing back and forth because we like to use the ultra wide for when we are recording our videos on rides and stuff, or just walking around the parks, because the shot's wide enough that you can see all of us, not just 2 of us. Then he also has diapers, obviously, more of the disposable pads that we talked about, backup magic bands, And he carries snacks too in case we get separated for a little bit. And he normally has the Cliff Bars for kids. These are great because they're high in carbs, and if Caitlin just needs to pick me up, those are good. And then obviously we both are normally carrying bottles. Lots and lots of bottles because they get thirsty. So yeah, that's it. That's all that we carry in our bags. Baby stuff and camera gear, that's pretty much it. If you guys carry anything different, let us know. Hopefully we have some products that you guys like or something that you didn't think about carrying and now you're like, oh, that's a good idea. So yeah, make sure to like us, subscribe, follow us on mainstreetchat.com. We have new articles coming out all the time about restaurants at Walt Disney World, articles in general about traveling with young kids, and we have a Polynesian resort review that's going to be coming out pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye guys.